family. This is Eric M. Smith of Apex Physical Fitness, Richmond's most intense trainer. Today we're going to do an exercise. We're going to slow it down just a little bit. We're going to do it for the baby boomers, the older population, those who are coming out of injuries because you don't want to rush right back into it, or those who just starting a workout program. We're going to do the lower extremity. Then part two, we're going to do the upper extremity. We're going to start off slow. You know, you might have a shoulder injury, you might have a knee injury. We want to protect our knees. We want to protect our joints. Remember, have your water. Do a nice warm up before we start at the end. You know, go right to the stretching and get your bottle of water, get your mat, and meet me on the field. Let's go. We're going to start off with chair squats, back lunges, and under the ropes. All right, chair squats is when you just bending the knees, like you're sitting in the chair squat. You can have your hands out. If you know, keep your balance, you want to keep your eyes straight, your chin up, back straight. So from the side. More activity, you got more flexibility. You want to go down a little bit more, like you're sitting right in the chair. If you're a little bit stronger, you want to take some weights. You can hold the weights out there. This works the shoulder area, or you can have it in a neutral grip, or palm down. The next one after that is called under the rope without the weights. So you go under the rope. When you go under the rope, you want to make sure you're coming under the rope. So you're bending the knee, keeping your head straight. You're going it down. Going under the rope. Just imagine a boxing ring. You got a rope across, two ropes across the boxing ring. You're going under the rope, but we're not going forward. We're just coming under the rope. Hands up, elbows tucked in. What this is going to do is you're going to work on the quadricep and the hamstring. And the next one is the back lunge. We step right back with it. So the back lunge, you want to drop that knee down, come up. Then drop the other knee down, come up. Remember, more advanced, 30 seconds in between, or 45 seconds in between for a rest period. If you're moderate, if you're just starting over, you can give yourself a minute. But the timing for these 3 exercises is 2 minutes. So you want to do this for 2 minutes straight with a rest, and then come back on it. You're going to do every exercise 2 times over, just starting off. We're going to do one with the weights and one without. Let's go. Come on. Chair squats. Come on, do it with me. Let's go. Breathe. Hold it down there. More advanced, you want to grab the weight. Grab the weight in your hand. If you want to do some action with it, bring the weight out. And then out. And then make sure your weight is about 2 pounds, no more than 5. But we want to stick with 2 right now. Come on. This is for shoulder injuries. If you have a shoulder injury or you're just getting into the workout plan. So you want to remember the time is 2 minutes, so then we switch it up. Let's go. So we go under the rope. So we're holding the weight together. So we come under the rope. Then you step. 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 Remember, we're going under the rope, keeping it back straight. Keeping it back straight. If you're more advanced, you want to throw a punch with it. And punch out to the side. Punch out to the side. Punch out to the side. We're still moving. Here we go. The next one coming straight up is the back lunge. So we're going to hold it straight out with the weights. Or you can do it without the weights if you're just beginning. So we're straight with the weights. So we bring the weight up. We drop that knee. We drop that knee. Nice and straight. Drop the knee. Weights come up. Weights come up. Come on. Weights come up. There we go. So remember, you want to do this for 2 minutes. Straight through. After the 2 minutes is up, you want to set your timers. You want to make sure you get either 30 seconds if you're more advanced, 45 seconds if you're moderate, then on 1 minute if you're just beginning. Let's go. So now we're going to do the upper extremity. All right, now we're in round 2, part 2 of it. Same thing. Remember, whenever you set the 2 minutes up, even though we got 3 exercises, I want you to give me about maybe like 10 to 15 seconds on every exercise before you get to the next one. And then until the 2 minutes up, you want to start from the beginning and go through it. So you should be able to go through it around 2, maybe 3 times. All right, now, coming back up after we got our little rest, 30 second, 45 second, 1 minute rest. We're gonna come up with it. We're gonna do sumo squats. That's when we become sumo wrestlers. After the sumo squats, we're gonna do the wide leg squat with a calf raise, and then we're gonna do a double pump squat with a calf raise. So first we're gonna start off with the sumo squat. So here we go, sumo squat. So we bring the knee up and over, down, up and over, down. That's how we're doing, just like a sumo squat. Down and wide, bring it nice and wide. So now we're gonna work on the inside of the thigh area. Next up coming is a wide. You want to put your feet just outside of the shoulder length. Same thing if you want it with the weight or without. So we do a wide squat. Here we go. Wide squat. Calf raise. Wide squat. Calf raise. Calf raise. Remember, you got the weight, you're lifting it up and working the shoulder area also. So now we're going to do the wide squat with a double pump. So it's a wide squat. So it's one pump right to a calf raise. And squat. Hold it there. And pump. Calf raise. So remember, on the second one, so it's down. So it's one. And two is the calf raise. Weights come down. Ready? Let's go. So we're going to start it off. Remember, starting off with a sumo squat. Set your 2 minutes. And let's go. Come on, sumo squat. And way down. Sumo squat. Nice and slow. You want to get the knee up and around. Up and around. Here we go. Up and around. Up and around. You want to do this for a couple seconds. 15 seconds. About 15 seconds. Then we're going to switch it up. Here it is. Wide squat with the calf raise. Wide squat. Calf raise. Come on. Get those weights up there. If you got it, you can do palm down. Or you can do neutral position. Remember, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, you can do 15 to 20 seconds. And the next thing we want to do is we want to take it to a double pump. Same thing with the weights, let's go. Hold it, and 1, 2, calf raise, and down. Hold it, 1, 2, calf raise, and down. And 1, 2, calf raise, and down. Remember, do it at your own pace. You're going down as far as you can. So if you can come all the way down the chest squat, that's good. If it's halfway or three quarters of the way, that's also good. You're going to do it for 2 minutes straight, 2 times over. 2 times over, that's right. Come back around, and then you're going to start with the upper extremity. You want to make sure that your form is excellent. We don't want to compromise form at all. We want to protect our lower backs, protect our knees, protect the rest of our joints. So we want to do it nice and slow. There's no rush. And